Why Strictly this year? Have you been asked before?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like the right time to do Strictly. You know, work has been so intense. You know, I did a lot of work in Mosul this year, and I was in Iraq a couple of times, was in Honduras, you know, so it was all stuff that I'm really passionate about, and it's important work. But I think as well, sometimes you've just got to take a month or two to kind of enjoy the escapism and frivolous things and, you know, kind of light relief. And I've always loved the show. My mother's like the biggest fan. I mean, she's lost her mind, truly. She just cannot quite cope that I'm on it. And it just all feels, yeah, it's slotted into place very nicely.
How does your mum feel that you're partnered with Kevin?
Oh, she's delighted. I mean, I wasn't going to tell anyone, but I've told my mum and a couple of pals. And actually, I was saying to Kev earlier, my pal said, oh, well, you know, Stacey, everyone adores Kevin. So if he balls it up, it's all on you. So the pressure's on. If we lose, if we go out first, it's not Kevin's fault, it's my fault. It's great.
No. I think I saw you tweet that you were a fan of Stacey as well. So
yeah.
how does it feel for you to get
Well, this is the thing, because I've been a fan of Stacey for a few years.
Kevin does is ridiculous.
I am, and I've watched like loads of her documentaries, and I think all her work is really good. Yeah, I've watched loads of it. So I think it was about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I actually tweeted Stacey, like after watching one of her documentaries, to say like, oh, I really enjoyed that, and I think it was really important stuff that you're doing. And she tweeted back saying, oh yeah, thanks very much. And then again, there was another one when you just tweeted out like that you were doing your next project, like what the idea was for it. And I tweeted, oh, when's this going to be on? Because this sounds amazing. And you went, oh yeah, it's going to be on sort of in this month and whatever. And I turned into a little fangirl because I was showing everyone. I was like, Stacey Dooley tweeted me back. She tweeted me back. I was really impressed, and I like saved it and I was showing everybody. So then when it was announced that she was doing Strictly, like we're in rehearsals, in pro rehearsals, and we're checking our phones all the time to see if
because
like,
you don't know either. Like
no,
nobody
we have no
knows.
idea. So when it came up, Stacey Dooley's doing Strictly, I was like, what?
Oh, Kev,
and
you're breaking my heart.
I got really excited about it, and yeah, I'll be honest, I made no secret of the fact to the producers of the show that I was like, if there's any chance that I could be partnered with Stacey, that would be wicked, because I'm a big fan.
But it's so surreal because, you know, for us it's really daunting walking into their world. I mean, they are so brilliant at what they do, like the best in the world, you know, and the girls are incredible, the boys are awesome, and so you walk in on that first day and you are so nervous, but everyone is they're so warm and they're so accommodating, and essentially you feel like you've been there for weeks and weeks before, you know, an hour's passed. So yeah, so happy.
Amazing.
So happy.
Obviously, as you say, you're known for hard-hitting documentaries. Do you think people see a very different side to you on Strictly?
I hope so. I mean, that was another reason that I decided to do the show. I think, you know, work has to be very serious. Just finished a documentary looking at paramilitaries in Northern Ireland, and I kind of come away from that and I just thought, actually, I think some people, you know, outsiders might think I'm very earnest and very straight and very serious all of the time. I know you said that you thought I was going to be much more serious.
She's already like not what I expected at all.
Very underwhelming. Rubbish. But you know, I am just, you know, a 31-year-old woman who kind of enjoys the lighter things in life as well, and so it's nice to be able to celebrate that side of things, run up to Christmas and then sort of crack on again with the harder stuff in Jan. I mean, I've always loved dancing. Like I promise you, I always have. It's always been a thing that I kind of get really excited about. But to be able to try and learn how to dance properly with someone like Kevin, I mean, you can't buy that as an experience. So if I could like nail a kind of perfect routine or whatever, I mean, that would be incredible.
I think I saw you say as well that you're like riddled with anxiety, and you made a joke about being like Theresa May.
It's me. First week, you know, Theresa May. She's been South Africa. She's been dancing. It was me first week. But I think as well because dancing is so, you know, sensual and everybody kind of moves so well. You're so awkward at the start. You feel just so clumsy and out of sort, but you just have to kind of ride the wave and go with it. I think
I saw a video on your Instagram of you dancing at something, like, I don't know if it was a wedding
dancing.
or yeah, being spun around with one leg in the air.
Yeah, I was sober. I know which one you mean. I was completely sober, just living my best life. Okay?
Well, that's it. You say you've always been a fan of dance. So have you got any bits of experience, or have you done anything before
I
at all?
mean, sort of clubs down Luton. That's as far as it goes. But actually, I was puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream when I was like 10 or whatever. Bit of dancing on the stage then, but nothing.
How competitive are you though? Like, are you in it to win it?
Of course I want to win it. I think everyone wants to win it. I mean, anyone who's saying they don't is probably fibbing. You know, I think it's probably quite sensible to say, oh, I'm here for the experience and we'll see what happens. But I would love to do incredibly well. I don't want to go out first. If I go out first, I'm emigrating. I'll be mortified. I'll be so beside myself, I'll have to leave the country.